feels weird. It feels weird because it feels unsettled. The reality is that we've lived through an amazing 10-plus year run. Nothing really, really bad has happened. And something bad will happen. That's when really we're going to be tested as a team, as a culture, as a leadership.
Now to growing concerns about the deadly coronavirus officially hitting the U.S. A Washington state resident fell ill after returning from Wuhan, China.
Pandemic is not a word to use lightly. COVID-19 can be characterized as a pandemic.
We direct a statewide order for people to stay at home.
This is the most drastic action we can take.
We're dealing with a once-in-a-lifetime kind of event.
This is a pandemic. There are 2 million people around the world that are sick, over 100,000 people dead.
This week alone, we will have as many deaths as 4 World Trade Centers in 1 week.
We're really getting into the eye of the storm here in the UK.
In London in particular now, if you are out on the streets, you will get questioned.
It's clearly not possible for us to bring everyone together in Charlotte.
The Golden Gate Bridge was just empty. There were no cars.
Healthcare workers are facing the greatest challenge of their lives as they wrestle with the dilemma of caring for their patients and risking exposure to their loved ones.
I worry about, weeks trending now into months of physical isolation and then the ensuing economic upheaval.
14.7% unemployment rate, the largest since the Great Depression.
This is horrendous times for us as humanity, not even as a country or a city, but as humanity.
Hundreds continue to gather because of the police custody death of George Floyd at the hands of 4 Minneapolis police officers on Memorial Day.
This is going to be a difficult conversation.
A third of our population consider themselves Black or people of color. The rest of us have not been great teammates to you.
Everyone is seeing what is happening out in the streets.
A horrific strangulation murder that was done in broad daylight broke something in this country, and it will only be repaired when people look past whatever's happening with a small number of people on the street and look into the hearts of 320 million Americans.
To me, that is the manifestation of frustration and anger and rage that has been happening for a long time.
This is how people are actually feeling.
No peace! No peace! No peace!
The funeral here today for George Floyd was about celebrating a life that will now forever symbolize the fight for equal justice.
We're done with excuses.
Crisis is the great revealer. We can't judge the quality of a crew by how a ship performs in calm waters. We can only judge the quality of a crew by how the ship performs in rough waters.
We were built for this as a company. We were built for this now.
We're adding a belief to our wall. We believe we can be the change that we would like to see in the world.
The most important thing that I am focused on is that we, in time of need, became there for each other like nowhere else.